everybody. If you are watching, welcome back to the Butterfly Effect podcast with Liana Hauser. Ooh, let me try not to bump that mic again. Sorry for y'all who is just listening. But if you are seeing this, I know you see this background, y'all. I know you see this background, y'all. I worked so hard on it. I feel like an artiste putting each butterfly in its special place. Yes, I know you see it. And yes, I got all of the supplies from the Dollar Tree. So that's why it looks low budget. It's giving talk show host. It's giving Oprah podcast. It's giving school news anchor. This is probably going to look like I am giving school announcements, but this is just temporary, okay? Because I need to get my mojo flowing. I needed a space that motivates me to record. So I created this, and you know what? I like it. It does look like definitely a second grader's birthday party, but it's like cute. It's like floral. It's like, I don't know. It's giving Butterfly Effect podcast, you know, just cute and love it, you know? Anyways, as you know, this is a morning mini. There's no script. I'm just rolling with the punches. I'm just talking off the dome. So you tuned in. You know what you're getting yourself into. In today's episode, or today's morning mini, I have myself my coffee. I hope you have your coffee with me, or your tea, or your beverage of choice. And we're just going to go on a rambling journey today. Today I'm going to be talking about my life updates, because I know you guys were all sitting at the end of your seats waiting for this. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I did have story time, but I'm kind of scared to share it. If you follow me on Snapchat, it's about my neighbors, and you get the vibe. But, like, I don't know why I just, like, freak myself out. Like, what if, like, she listens? Yeah, so if you saw my Snapchat, you know. And if not, you can reach out to me privately. I don't think I'm going to share it just to be safe, because there has been some updates since I last posted. People love roommate drama. People love, like, the customer service. People like the negative, like, feed it, like, reading into or following up on negative, like when I work at Home Chef and I post my stupid tickets that customers write in. People love those things, or like my neighbors drama, like that kind of thing. You guys are messy just like me, so I get it. I totally get it. Let me get situated first. Okay, so life updates. Drum roll, please. Alrighty. In October, well, my lease is up September 30th, but whatever. So October, I know I was talking about moving to Austin, which I still think is in my future. I just gave some of it away, but I still think it's in my future, but I don't think it's right now. And I thought it was going to be Minnesota for a little bit, but I ended up getting the perfect job ever, like the most perfect job. I'm so excited for it. I don't really want to say the name just because people are sneaky. I don't know. Like, what if I say something? I'm not trying to get canceled. Anyways, I got this new job at the perfect place ever. I'm going to be a program lead for this internship program for high schoolers, and it's basically what I did when I first moved to Chicago, and I loved it. I fell in love with nonprofit and, like, working with that teenage group. I think a lot of it has to do because I have siblings that age, and my siblings are like mean the world to me, and like, I just bond very well. Like, they give me so much energy. I love being around them. And so when I work with kids that age, it's not hard for me because I already have that kind of relationship, or I, like, have people that are that age around me, so I feel like I'm in the know and I can relate to them more. So I'll be working with these high schoolers in underserved and underrepresented areas, and, like, helping them with paid internships and navigating that, what that looks like, and, like, if there's any conflict, or helping build skills so they can be successful in that role. So I'm really excited about that, and my office is, like, in such a beautiful spot. It's downtown Chicago, which I've not had that experience. I've lived in Chicago since 2019, and my first job here, like, we had our headquarters downtown, but the majority of my week was spent at a high school, which was cool in its own, and I think it was definitely, like, I enjoyed it. That was so fun. I loved my coworkers at that time. But like I didn't really feel like I was ever in Chicago. Like I lived in Wrigleyville, which was very exciting, but again, it didn't feel like Chicago, the Chicago that I have in mind. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited to have this experience because now my office will be downtown and I get to take the train. I know some people don't like the train, but I just feel like a real city girl. I feel like a real city girl when I take the train to work, or I'm like commuting by myself or doing my own thing. I just feel so independent. Like, don't mess with me. So I'm really excited about this job, and this is my favorite part. Like, obviously it's my favorite part. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm paid so well, like the most money I've ever made, and I don't ever have to work 2 jobs again. So like that's amazing. I just feel like I've been working 3 jobs and then 2 jobs and then trying to do all these things for so long, and like feeling like I'm struggling and I can't even make ends meet. Like I've always have, but I hated that struggle of living paycheck to paycheck, or having to think, oh, I can't do this, or I can't go to dinner because like I have to pay this, you know? So it's just so, it's like freeing to be finally at a point in life where I'm definitely not where I want to end. Don't get me wrong. Like they are not paying your girl out like that, but like I'm at a place where I can do everything I want and not have to worry about making ends meet. And like, and I can save again. Like, I feel so excited about what that brings, that security, that financial freedom, that financial security is like so important, and I haven't had it like ever. So I'm just so proud of myself that I'm finally at that point, and it's doing something that like I have a passion for and I'm super excited about. So as you can tell, I'm like talking with my hands a lot if you're watching, and I'm like smiling ear to ear. So I'm really excited about this job. I am really thankful for the opportunity that like this work from home job was. Like it, as much as like I complained about it, sorry if my bosses are listening, as much as like obviously it's customer service, you deal with people who are nasty, you don't deal with people who are just calling in to say thank you. So the job in itself, you have to deal with a lot of negativity, and I'm somebody who really like, I thrive off the energy around me. So it's, if people are like, I'm constantly getting negativity, like I can feel it. So I just knew I wasn't something that I could do much longer. It's really good for people who like don't mind that stuff and can block it out. It's like so convenient. It's work from home. It's super easy. Like the hardest thing you're gonna ever have to like really run into is someone's package being lost, you know? So like the job in itself, like highly recommend for people who don't care about that stuff. I know like my cup is filled in other ways, and like I just felt like I am going to be more happier in a different job. So yeah, super excited about that. And I'm so excited because of the more money that I'm making, I'm going to move into a 2-bedroom, and one of the bedrooms are going to be a podcasting like area. So I'm going to set up my studio there. So this backdrop, so cute. We know, we discussed it, but this is temporary for sure. Like I have next level things that I'm thinking about doing, and I have a lot of projects that I'm excited to just do. I don't know, like I'm never going to know what the outcome of this whole podcast is, but it's just so fun to like build and put my time into something and watch it grow. So right now, that's where I'm really getting a lot of joy from this podcast, is just like testing skills that I've learned in school and like putting it towards something that actually matters to me, like my marketing skills or like my marketing class, like trying to utilize what I learned and actually in a way that I care about. Like, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I got a new computer, my own computer. I had one before, but the battery, like the on-off switch stopped working, so I was low-key using my work computer. But I don't have to do that anymore, so I can admit that now. Hopefully the feds are not listening. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's a MacBook Pro. I dropped a nice, cute dollar on that. But you got to invest in yourself, right? Like, if you're not investing in yourself, you're not going to seek the rewards. And so I really believe that, like, getting this computer, getting this, like, backdrop set up, getting this new job where I don't have to worry about money and I can, like, not have to have a second job and I can put all that extra energy into this project, I think, like, I'm just really excited to see what the future brings. And like, we're rolling up on a 1-year anniversary, which is my birthday, 10/10. So everyone put it in their calendar. It's also the anniversary of the podcast, so that's really exciting. And I think that I do have some things planned for the anniversary, and I'll be rolling that out shortly. I'm still like working out logistics of that because like, again, it's like investing into it. I'm not that ad you guys hear, so grateful for it, right? But like, no, I'm not really getting paid that much. So, and that's okay because I'm not even consistent. I haven't been consistent, but now I am. So that will start changing. I'm about to get so many new ads. I can feel it. But yeah, I don't know. What else? Yeah, so I'm staying in Chicago. Yeah, that's my long-winded answer to my life update is I am staying in Chicago and I have a new job and I'm really excited. For those of you that like kind of follow my coaching journey, I am done coaching, and that was super bittersweet. Like initially I was done coaching because when I really had full intentions of leaving Chicago. I was going to either go to Austin or I was going to go to Minnesota, but like I did not plan on staying in Chicago. And so I knew that I needed to like, of course, let my boss know then. And so I helped with tryouts and stuff and like helped them get their season started. But now that I'm staying in Chicago, I still think that the right decision is for me to focus on other things because coaching, like, it is such a fulfilling job and it's very rewarding and it's super fun too, like when things go smoothly, but it takes a lot of your time. Like for our schedule, we had practice 3 times a week minimum. We'd have basketball games in between there, and I definitely could take a game off or two, but I wanted to be at every single thing, and of course I was at every single practice, and like, I don't know. And it's not just the cheerleading that you're doing. Like, you invest into these athletes and you care about their lives and you talk to them outside of practice and like you're doing things to help them along their journey and whatever they're doing. So you invest a lot of your energy into it. And I'm the type of person I'm going to put 100% in, especially in that kind of position, because I know how impactful it was in my life. So I really was taking on a lot with that, and I felt like I was getting drained of all my energy because I wanted to show up 100% for them. I wanted to be happy, I wanted to be productive, I wanted to be structured, I wanted to be like a good coach for them, and I felt like I was so drained and I felt like I wasn't giving 100%. And that was also hard on my ego too, because of course being an athlete and being a cheerleader was one thing, but being a coach, like, that's just a whole different skill set. So I'm really grateful for that experience. And my supervisor there, like my boss there, really, she was like a co-coach. She was like super inspirational and helped me like with so much. She like, woof, she opened my eyes to coaching. She is like phenomenal. She's such a great person to, like, just a kind person in general, but a great person to know even in that field. And like, she really helped me along my coaching journey. So super thankful for all those memories and all those lessons that coaching taught me. But I do think right now it's just time for me to focus on other things. So it was really sad to put that, like, that chapter of my life to rest. But like, I also know, like, I've made really good connections at that program. So if they ever need me, I'm there to help. And like, I will always like stay around, but I don't think I'll be on that full role anymore. It's just time to focus on other things. And like, this also frees up my schedule so I can go home more. Like, obviously you guys know KK and Lana moved home and like, they're my besties. So definitely need to go, like, make more efforts to go home and see them and like my family. Like, my dad's getting married soon, and like all my cousins are having kids. So it's just like, I have more time to travel, which is always something that I want to do. I want to travel home more, see my family, because family's important, but I also want to travel the world. And being a coach and cheerleading, like, it's pretty much all year round. So they deserve somebody who can give 110% effort and time commitment, and I just no longer have that mindset for it right now. Maybe in the future I'll come back to coaching, because there are so many like rewarding things that come with coaching, but for right now it's definitely time for me to focus on other things like this podcast and traveling and just like growing as a person. So yeah, I always am like, oh my god, did any of that make sense, like when I do these morning minis? But that's strangely, that's the feedback I got. You guys kind of like me just rambling, which, thank you. That's always nice to hear, because it I feel like I'm talking of 90 million miles per hour. But I'm glad people enjoy it, so that's cool. Definitely expect more of these. Bring your coffee with, and we can just start our day off with me rambling, okay? I really don't have anything else. I'm trying to think. I'm in the apartment searching stage. That's fun, but also kind of stressful. Yeah, so I'll take you along with that journey. And that's all I got for today, y'all. Have a wonderful week. Happy Monday. Start the week off great. I can't believe it's already August and it's about to be fall soon. Like, the days are getting shorter, and that makes me so sad. But it is what it is. It means 1 month closer to my birthday in October. Which, that's my last thing. I'm so excited because this year for my birthday, I am traveling. I'm going to Tulum. I've already booked my tickets. Like, it's official, and I'm so excited because, like, so many years I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And for birthdays, I, like, get so anxious about celebrating my own because I want everyone to have a good time, and, like, I just want to make sure, like, they're having a good time, because if they're having a good time, I'm having a good time. And, like, if I'm seeing everyone's vibing and having, like, the best day ever, that means my birthday was celebrated right. But I always put so much, like, pressure on that I get so anxious I don't enjoy it myself. So, or, like, fully enjoy it. Eventually I get too drunk and I enjoy it. But, yeah, I'm just excited to completely just leave the country, go on a vacation, and just, yeah, enjoy what year 26 brought to me, and what hopefully celebrate all the wins that 27 is going to teach me, and come to me. So yeah, that's my last update for reals. Please make sure you are subscribed on YouTube now. You can see me and see this beautiful backdrop that I spent a coin at the Dollar Tree. Hey, please subscribe, like, rate, all those fun things. Share if you're a real one. Okay, for real. Have a great day. Have a great week. Goodbye.